Welcome in, welcome in. Just getting set up. Let me get a giveaway going. Giveaway is going to be a random silver certificate. I don't have an example with me, but it'll be a random silver cert. How we all doing? Oh man, I'm still recovering from my 13-hour drive the other day. This one's probably going to be a short little show, but I wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I brought back with me from Florida. Um, yeah, I'll do a few buck and goes and see how that goes, and we'll look at some of the other stuff here on the table. Probably going to be on for about an hour or so. My wife's still driving into town, so I'm waiting for her to get back in. But yeah, it was a fun, much needed vacation to Legoland. I spent more money on Legoland than I know what to do with. DPJ, I might run a couple of coins. I have a little random stack here I can run. Yeah. So let's start off with something kind of cool. Um, Oh yeah, running any bill you want today. I got a ton of them in front of me. Like I said, I'm going to go through some of them. I'm going to run a couple of quick buck and goes, and then we can go through some of the stack you see here on my desk. I got some cool stuff there in the background that I picked up. Um, cool artist that I found while I was in Florida that I thought these were cool, so I thought I'd bring them and see what people thought of them. Anyway, here's a 1988A signed by the treasurer. I mean, I know it says to Steve and Deborah, but that's still pretty cool. So figure I'd try this out with a buck and go. So, like I said, I thought it was pretty cool. I like these signed ones. 1988A is a little bit circulated, but again, still a pretty cool note. DPJR, thank you for your purchase. Is there anything in particular you guys want to see? Anything anyone's looking for? Here's another funny one. At least I thought it was funny. It's one of those Slick Willie bills. Made these back in the 90s. Again, I thought it was pretty cool. So I can buck and go this one too. Dollar and go. Again, a little making a little bit of fun of Clinton there. And again, this is not me saying anything about my political affiliation. I just thought it was cool. All right, no love for that one. Um, Anyone into military payments? Oh, the Star Wars one. Hmm. And of course, I don't have it laying here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Oh man, I have to track it down. Give me one sec. Let me see if I can find it. It's close by. I know it is. Doo-doo-doo. Sure enough, it's nowhere to be found. That's usually what happens. Oh, here it is. I mean, I thought it was cool. So this guy Renzi, he's apparently, from what I've read about him, he signs all of his bills, but apparently he people think that this is Banksy, and he does these spray paint art. So he started putting them on $2 bills because he wanted them to be more permanent. I like the serial number 777. I'm asking 55 for it if anyone's interested. It is signed by the artist. So I thought that was cool. Um, Anyone into South Florida? I can run this one. Dollar and go. It's a very South Florida, y'all. These are hard to find. Not bad condition. Say 1942. Yeah, South Florida. All right. Let's see what else I got. Stamp note. Looks like it's from. Oh man, I can't read that stamp. Red Lion, PA. I'll show that next. These are 10. I have this marked as 25. Andrew's in. DPJR is back in. Andrew's back in. These stamped ones are cool. I think I only have a couple of them. I'll have to look. Nice, Richard. DPJR is in. I mean, the stamp did come through a little bit. But this thing is crispy. DPJR with the win. Auction number 2. So yeah, I was out wandering around and found this bad boy. So again, this is by that same guy, Renzi. He signs all of his stuff. I'm asking 60 for it, but I can run it a little cheaper. Let's start it here. 40. Again, signed by the artist. This one is not limited edition. Still a pretty cool item. Okay, sounds good. Um, Again, is there anything anyone is looking for in particular? Cool serial number notes. 3388888888. Large notes. Yeah, I got a few. I actually got a couple I can buck and go too. Any large note in particular, Johnny boy? I got a couple of Black Eagles. I got 280 on this one. Really good, pretty decent shape. I mean, it does have some circulation. Um, I got this one. Got this one marked as 450. It's a yeah, run it for face. Vernon Chung, I think. So it's a little bit rare. I got this one. I mean, this one is choice. It's like needs to be graded. Got a horse blanket here. A little weathered. Seen a little wear and tear. FR 237. Little stuff on the back there. Here, I can do this for this one. We'll buck and go it. Like I said, a little bit worn. Has a little love. Still a good looking bill. Like a little bit of stuff right there. Not sure about pinholes on this one. I didn't check this one. Bin pulls in. Corner there is just folded. Bin pulls in at 15. Ooh, this is going to be a cheap one. Johnny Boy's back in, 18. These are 40, 50 bucks all day long, y'all. Ooh, Johnny Boy, nice pickup. This is auction number 3. Let's see here. Here's another one, a little bit worse shape. It's a small serial number 1, or smaller serial number. I have this one priced at 120. Woody White, 125. Yeah, I'll run a couple after this. I don't have much silver left to run DP Junior, but I'll get it. Star Note. It's got that face issue. I have it marked as 250, but I can go lower on this one. I think I overpaid for it. Then, of course, the red seal. $320. This one. All right. There you go. 300. Pretty good deal. These are really hard to find. Make me an offer if that's too much. Let's see. You guys want to see some graded? All right. Let me get out the silver. Here's a 2010 Eagle. $34 and go. These have been sitting in my safe, untouched. Bought them the year that they came out. There's no milk spots on this one. This one's in really decent shape. DP Junior. Nice pickup. Auction 4. 2009. Do the same thing. 34. 34 and go. Again, no milk spots, no scratches. Very nice looking coin. DP is taking it. It's auction 5. I think I got 2 more here. 3 more. 2008. This one does look like it might have a couple of milk spots right there. I'll start a little bit cheaper because of that. 30. Still an ounce of silver. Still a good looking coin. I love the Silver Eagles. DP Junior, auction 6. Thank you for that. 2007. This one doesn't have any milk spots. Start this at 34. Very nice. DP Junior's in for the low low. Nice. It was auction 7, and I think that's my last silver for now. Oh, more large. Here we go. Got the St. Louis 10 red seal. FR899B. I got that listed at 550. These are harder to find. I got this wood chopper, not wood chopper, bracelet back. FR57. I have it listed at 140. Another red seal 5. This one is man, my eyes are hurting. San Francisco. This one's a rare one. So even in this condition, 500 is a pretty good deal. I do have a $20 gold, 1922. I don't have this one priced. Someone can make me an offer on it. I got FR37, the 1917 one. Got this one priced at 155. Let's see here. I'll show you some of the cool stuff I picked up. Anyone into fancy serial numbers? I thought this one was pretty cool. 45555 666. And this one, 3 and a bunch of 8s. 2017. It does have 3 pinholes on it down here. Kind of see one of them, but there's a couple more right there. And then I thought this was cool. So 1 777 1171, and then I got a 20 with the same serial number. I could sell these as a pair. Then 0 88888660 2021. Fantastic condition. What else did I get? Anyone into error notes? Ink stain from a 1976, $2. So that's pretty. I thought that was pretty neat. I have this one listed for 400. I can go lower on that. And then you got this one, the miscut. This one's got a little bit of a tear thing going on up there. And this one's got all sorts of issues. Print's way down. Got this one marked at 200. And then this one's similar. You got that serial number way up there at the top. Got this one for 220. And this one has a little bit of overprint. Got this one marked at 110. Got a gutter fold here. Got this one marked as 110 too. Oh, thought those were pretty cool. And I picked up some of these. Bunch of Federal Reserves. I ended up with the A, the B, the C, I have a 100D, an F, an I, and then we have the Nationals. This is a First National Bank at Pittsburgh, type 1, 110. Houston, type 1, First National Bank of Commerce, or the National Bank of Commerce to Houston, 150. Council Bluffs, Iowa, smaller serial number, 155. Then Iowa Des Moines National Bank and Trust. Any Iowa people in here? 200. What else did I get? Oh, I thought this one was pretty cool. Anyone into Confederates? So this is an 1861 20. It's one of the harder 20s to find, but it came with a cool little story. Stamped on back by commission merchants of Milliken, Texas. Milliken was an important northernmost terminus Texas railroad. First, we've seen a Confederate note stamped by private merchants. So I thought this was really cool. And I got it for 150. Houston, sure. Pull that out for you. It's got some staining up top there. A little bit of looks like someone gnawed on it. Gold certs, yeah, I got a couple. Anytime. Let's find it. Do you want graded gold certs? Vehicle City. I got this one. Graded? Okay. Give me just a second. Non-graded ones too? Yeah, I can do that. Give me just a sec. Not that stack. Oh, great. My cat wants to jump up in my lap. We can start off with the big boy here. Star Note 1922 FR 1173. I have this one listed at 1650. You do not find these in Star that often. 25 very fine. I have the graded 20. Spielman White 1187. I got this one listed at 380. 250 on this one. Joey fans. I mean, I could get down to 300. I couldn't do 250. Okay. I got this one. I'm shaky today. 1928 BF 25. Got a 35 EPQ, 1928 10, 385. Those are the graded ones. Let me set these aside. I know I have some other ones in here. Hold on one sec. At least I'm pretty sure I do. At least I thought I did. Graded 35. Yeah, hold on. This one? No, it's a small one. It's 1928 FR 2400. Yeah, compared to, I think that's the large one. Well, this one's a star note. So if you wanted this one I could do maybe 1600 for, but this one is a rare one. Oh, actually, yeah, I could probably do 1600, but here's the other large one I have. This one I have at 380. I could probably do 350 on this one. And then for the ungraded, not 300, sorry. This one I could do 250 on. I'd even do 200 on this one. It's got some folds, got some love. No pinholes. 120 for this one. Let me take a look. Give me just a second. I do 235. Grade 35. What's my best price? Let me take a quick look. I do 275. It's over $100 off. All right, I'll do it. It is an auction. This is a hell of a deal. 250. A lot of room to play on this bill. Joey fans, nice pickup. That was auction number 8. You're welcome. Any 1914 10s? That is a good question. Let me look and see what I got in my stack. Do have that one. That one too. Ah, so all my stuff drops everywhere. Does not look like I have the 1914 10s out now. 500, as a matter of fact, I do. I'd like to get 2600 for it, Joey. Here, I'll run it one time at that. I'll even go down to 2500. No problem there. What else do I have lying around? Anyone into 1914 20s? Man, I need to start breaking out my stuff, and I need to be a little bit more organized, I swear. Let me find my big bill stack. Give me just a second. Up there. In that stack. Still looking. Give me just a second. Oh, forgot about that one. Oh, Jesus. I swear, I'm having a day. All right, I lied. I have some 1914s. Give me just a sec. So I got this fine $5 2B 1914 275. I do have the 7G Grover Cleveland. Got that marked at 220. Got the Red Seal 10. 550. Red Seals are a lot harder to find. Got a Red Seal 5. 500. And I think that is all of my 1914s that I have out at the moment. Yep. Do have the $50 gold. It's been chewed up a little bit. Got that one for 660. The FR on the 20. 988. Does have that fold there. No pinholes. It does have some folds in it. Man, what other cool stuff did I come up with? 1963 100 Star Note. Got this listed at 220. Here's a used and abused $1. Got this up for 115. Got this bracelet back. $185. Anyone into some Confederates? Oh, got a battleships. No, that's the one bill I don't have. I need to get me one. Do have a $20 Star Note. Make me an offer on it. Here, I tell you what, I'll run it for, have it listed at 60. I'll do this. 45. And it's yours. Scotty. Comes with this hard plastic case, signed by the artist. You're gonna love it. You are gonna love it. I'm telling you. I thought it was cool when I found it. Thank you for that. That was auction number 9. Probably didn't see this one, but here's another one. Yeah, they are unique. So I picked this one up, and then I thought this was cool. They're starting to come out with the bison or whatever the hell that is. But this one's cool because not only did he sign it, it's 12 of 76. So he only is going to make 76 of these. Put that 500 right, y'all. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. All right. What other cool stuff did I bring back? Yeah, it was fun going to Florida. Went to a couple of antique stores, did a little bit of shopping, found what I thought were some cool, pretty cool items. Um, oh, fractionals, short key, really good shape. Look at all those fibers. Man, these things were loaded with fibers. Got that marked as 80. 10-cent long key, long thin key. $0.10 with a little bit of an inking issue. A 5 and a 3. I think I got this one as a pair for 100, but I can break it up. Fifth issue, 50 cent. Books at 125 to 300. I got it marked at 120. $1934.50. Got that for 115. Another one, same price. D District. The other one was L. And the star note, I think I already showed. Showed those. I'll just go down the piles. Oof. If I don't dump everything everywhere. $2 solid star. 1928D. A little bit rare. Got that marked at 130. Stamp note from, oh man, can't even read it. Chicago, I guess. Looks like Chicago. I like that serial number, but I'm really into the even serial numbers. I'm gonna set that aside. I might just bug and go that one. 1928G, solid star. Got that one marked at 145. 1928D. 1963 star. Ooh, oh, let's start a giveaway. Haven't done one of those in a little bit. Again, the giveaway is just a random silver cert. Might be a star, might not be. Whatever I happen to pull from my little pile. It's going to be circulated. Uh, let's go through this pile right here. If I can do it without knocking everything over. Got the experimental block, XB 1928B. I have that one listed at 150. Red seal for 250. Puerto Rico notes are getting harder and harder to find for a good price, I'm telling you. Some Hawaii's. Let's see, I think that is. Yeah, that white stuff in the corner there is on the actual cover, not on the bill. PC block, I have this one listed at 70. Welcome in, everyone, getting that givey. There's another red seal. Looks like there's a, I can't tell if that's a pinhole. Looks like a little, just a tiny stain down there. 1928B funny back. Set that one aside too. So I thought this was interesting. This is one of those funny ones that I bought thinking it was an error. Turns out that someone just bleached it. So I apparently this is a 1969 bill, but so apparently back in the day they used to have fun doing that for some reason. I don't know. Unique. I thought it was an error, probably not. So the price reflects the error price. This one might become a buck and go item. I haven't decided yet. It is definitely unique though. This one's a ZA block, funny back. 1928A. This one is very, just has a couple of folds in it, but other than that, it's in really good shape. And you got a star note. $1928B. Book is anywhere between 200 and 575. I think I'm into it for a little bit, so I have it marked at 270. 1934. Have this one marked at 50. Here's a 1928, and this one is in pretty clean condition, couple of folds. Book is between 115 and 200. I have it marked at 150, but again, make an offer. I can go lower. Here's another XB block. Experimental. And then another crispy 1928A. Got that one marked at 100. Oh, you know what? Here, how about we buck and go this? Someone's going to get a deal. Dollar and go. Like I said, I thought it was unique. I thought it was cool. I thought it was an error. It turns out I was wrong, but it's still really cool. I did pay up for it a little bit. So the last funny back, I'll show it to you in a second. We can talk. Definitely pay more than $9. But yeah, again, unique. Don't see these running around. I had a shrunken one a while back too. Those are pretty cool. I found out how they did that, and it's with ammonia and bleach. Tim's turn. For truth. That was auction number 10. Good pickup. Oh, I haven't heard that. Let's see here. I'll do it for 85. That is a very good price. Again, it looks like it has one fold here down the center. No pinholes. Imagine Land takes that one. Thank you, sir. That was auction 11. Yeah, it's fire. Um, man, you guys will have to forgive me. I'm usually full of a lot more pep energy, but whew, 13 hours of driving with your son in the car, whew, that wears you out. My poor wife is stuck in traffic right now. I feel for her. This other color Disney. So this one is by Renzi. I have it marked at 55. So the story on it is this guy Renzi, they think he's Banksy. So he likes to do the spray paint art, and apparently he got sick of watching his stuff get destroyed. So he'd go do make some spray paint art on the street, and then they would yeah, no, tell me about it. And then he didn't like the fact that his stuff got destroyed all the time. So he started doing his artwork on $2 bills. So again, there's some Banksy themes to it. So he's an unknown like Banksy, and they seem to think that Renzi is Banksy. So again, just I thought this was cool as hell when I went down to Florida, so I picked it up. I have it listed at for this one. I can do 45. Run it. All right, I can do that. Running. Yeah, these are sweet. I mean, I like the number. I mean, it's a gorgeous, and the fact that he signs it. I wish it came with some papers, but it's still really cool. Tim's turn is in at 51. Imagine Land back in at 56. No, they are unique. Imagine Land, good pickup. You're gonna love it. It was auction 12. And I gotta find a new home for her. What else can I put up there? Should I tempt you guys with the Chief? Oh, my Chiefy Chief. Got this listed at 1650. I'll even throw in the case. No, I didn't find any more Colorado. I did look. I found everything but Colorado, apparently. Um, Here, we'll go through this $5 stack. 1934A Mule, really good condition. Yeah, anytime, sir. It is a mule note. I got that listed at 140. And again, like I keep saying, make me offers. So this is a 1928D. This is the key date. Got this one listed at 75. Again, it's a key date. It is circulated, but it's the key. 1928B for 75. $1928C for 50. The 1928 for 50. It's funny, you can kind of see the red bleeding through the back. And then I have a stack of consecutives here. 66. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry. 53, 53A, 53B, and 53C. I was wrong. It was not consecutive. So if you're looking for the 53 set, 53, 53A, Seattle Nationals, I do not. 53B and 53C. So did the work for you, assembled them up. You get the whole series for $100. Yeah, my nationals are kind of limited right now. I only have like a couple of Iowas, a Pennsylvania. And then a 63. This one is pretty crispy. There is a little tiny fold there. I got this one listed at 70. Let's see. Make myself some room here. $34. 50. 1950 A star. Lower serial number. Sheets between 70 and 200 in this condition. I have it listed at 85. 1934C does have that fold right there. Got that listed at 50. 1934 Mule. Got this listed at 100. And then the 34A. Also have this listed at 100. But again, make me an offer. You see something you like, make an offer. If it fits the books, we'll run it. Anyone want a bison? I'll even leave it in the case. Bring and give it the screw thingy, the hex key. Boy, that sounded bad. Man, I've really got to drink more coffee. $1,300 for that bad boy. Oh, I forgot about this large 50. Anyone want a large 50? Only 2,200. This is one of my favorites. And I paid for it. Yeah, they are tough to find. Even tougher to find cheap. $34K district. $80. 1974 Star Note. $80. Then a 34, I believe that's a lime greenie for 100. Regular old Star Note. I'll run this one face and go. Modern Star Note, $20 bill. $20 bill for 20 bucks. It is a Star Note. It is circulated. It's still a Star Note, and they're getting rarer and rarer, and they're going to become more and more rare because they're doing away with Star Notes. All right, no love there. Oh, oh, my stuff is falling. My stuff is falling. Man down, man down. Need a Black Eagle? Have it marked at 280. I could do 250 on this one. There's another one. 450 for that one. And this one is crispy, crispy. It needs to be graded. I got this one marked at 750. Oh, all right. Let's go through some of the graded notes I got. Move some of the stuff out of the way, give myself a little bit more room. Maybe. Man, I need a bigger desk. this out of the way. 25-cent fifth issue, short, thick key. Got this one for 150. It's a 40, extremely fine. Got the ink smear error, choice very fine 35, 1988A. Got that one marked at 325. Got the 58 misaligned error. Back is all funky. Front looks good. I got that marked at 475. Got the 1934 star, solid star, BF 25. Got this one marked at 200. Got the 35D narrow, 58 EPQ for 140. $35E. Sorry, I have to stop and look. I know that I have some consecutive stashed in here somewhere. Got this one marked at 140. So the 64 EPQ Star Note, 1957A for 130. $1957A non-star, 35 EPQ for 45. Web note, if you know, you know, 66 EPQ. Web notes are a little bit lighter. You see how George is a little bit lighter in that one? I have this one down for 100. 67 EPQ, Mr. Arkansas Collection bar note. $20 bills, 1985, $20. I don't know. Let me look. That's a good question. Break out the handy dandy paper money, the US book. Love this book. Uh, 95. Okay. Well, if it's in perfect condition, anywhere between 40 and $60, depending on the district. But yeah, it's like $23 if it's in okay condition to up to $60 if it's the right district. Was I? Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Let's get this stuff out of the way. It's funny. Keep doing this. Try to make my space cleaner, and by the time the show's over, it's a disaster. Here is a 1976 $2 star, 64 EPQ. Have that marked at 120. A $10, 1995, graded 64 PPQ. I don't have that marked at all. 1935 G without the motto. $225 in recent sales. I have it marked at 180. 1963A Star Note, Cleveland. Take a look at some of these. Oh, that's why. See, I told you. 130 per note, so I would do 260 for both. I know it says 380. Apparently, the engineer can't do math, but you would be getting 89 and 90. Both of them are in a 64. You know what? Here, I'll run it for this. $100 a note. You get 89, you get 90. 63 A's, star notes, choice uncirculated. All right. Colorado stamp 2. So these are cool because they were actually stamped in like Denver with the Columbine with the stamp. I thought that was neat. I could do 50 on that. Then here's a North Carolina, same thing, capital city. This is stamped out of Raleigh. Again, 65 PPQ. The Colorado. This is the 76. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, 1976. This is the first day issue stamp one. They stamped it July 4th. I do 50 on it. Nate Dog. For you, I can do that. It is an auction though. 40 is a really good price. It's running. No problem. Yeah, I definitely paid more than that for this, but you know what? You've been good to me. It's a nice looking note too. You're gonna enjoy it. I mean, Denver, Colorado, the Columbine. I should have thought of you when I was putting this out there. That was lucky number 13. Good pickup, by the way. Man, I need to get to Colorado and get some more of my go visit my Colorado peeps. I think I'm going in August. Nice. Uh, 1928B. Right. Got that listed at 180. This one's pretty cool. It's a fractional. Colby spinner, green back, A on the front, about uncirculated. Oh, you're fine, dude. Got that listed for 310. These ones are hard to find. Oh, here you go. Here's a couple of cool nationals. So the first one, this is Riggs National Bank of DC. So This bank is now part of PNC, and right there is their actual building. That is the Riggs National Bank Center. The funny thing about this bank is that there was like a lot of money laundering, and they were even tied to 9/11. I mean, there was a lot of corruption that came out of this bank. So I thought it's got a lot of history. I have it at 750. So for PCGS, this is a top pop, and there's at 63 EPQ, and there's only four of these total graded. So this is one of my favorite pickups as of late. And then here's a Federal Reserve out of San Francisco, $20.64 EPQ. I have it listed at 800. Comps are between 750 and 1,200 bucks. This one might go on the bay. And then this one is hard to find. What other ones? Where'd my Martha go? I have a Martha in here somewhere. Do do do. Man, I need to get some music. I'm gonna work on that next. So I'm gonna start doing Friday shows. This was a one-off. I got back late Friday night, and I was exhausted on Saturday. I'd planned on doing a show on Saturday, but I was just too tired. Today's show is kind of a little bit of a pop-up, just kind of going through some of my stuff. I'm gonna go back to normal Friday evenings at around 7. Um, I'll be a lot more organized, so I appreciate you guys bearing with me, and I'll break out more of my cooler stuff. So here's a 1981 50 from the Ricky collection. I don't know who this Ricky guy is, but I'm pretty sure he's cool because he has a collection named after him. I got this for 130. If anyone's into graded silver or graded Eagles, here's a very fine 20. I have it marked at 210, but I could go cheaper on this one if someone's interested in a graded. Here's a Pennsylvania Lewiston 30 very fine. Thank you, Matthew. Got this one marked at 150. And then I don't know how many of you guys are into gold backs, but I just picked this bad boy up. Limited early release. I want to say they're only releasing 4,000. This is number 2773 of 4,000. I picked this up recently. So Oklahoma is going to be next in line for the gold back. I'd like to get 320 out of it, but again, make me an offer. Here is a Horse Blanky Star Note, Spielman White, graded VF25. Got this one listed at 470. These Star Notes are super hard to find. Um, got a regular one, 64 EPQ. I got that one listed at 350. And again, all my prices, make me offers. Let's see if we can make a deal. Here is a 1917 Mule 40 with the comment. It does have a comment. Minor overprint faded. That one's 350, but I mean, you can kind of tell it is a little faded. And that has to do, from what I understand, with the printing process. And then, one second, gotta get a drink. Pick these up. This is a 20 and a 50 South Carolina. Same number, 2892, 2892, both in a 66. I'd like to keep these together. I have it listed for 650 for the pair. I mean, these are sweet. Guy I bought it from even said, "You got to buy the pair." And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." And I do have the sheet, South Carolina sheet. You get 220s and 250s, 3683. So I have it listed for 600. eBay comps are near 900 on this one. I mean, you definitely don't see this every day. And I wish I could get my phone better. If anyone's interested in that. Any Florida fans? Got a 63 plus Frick. Florida Tallahassee 10 cent. Funny story about this one is I bought this a few weeks ago. Got this listed at 95. I bought it from the man himself, Mr. Pierre Frick, and that was a cool experience for me. Really nice guy. Took the time to talk to me. Um, it, he is just the master of Confederate currency. I got this one from him too. It's an Alabama 5, 30, very fine, in a plus Frick. I got this one listed at 140. Got the wood chopper, very fine 20. Got that one listed for 320, but I can come down on that. I'm thinking more like 300 on this. And then here's the Martha, 25, very fine Martha. I could do 950 on this. That is the fibers. Little staining on the back. And then I just thought this was cool. Some bond coupons out of Cleveland. Got this listed for 150. Put this back. Give me just a second. All right, I'm going to run one more gibby and then I am going to get off because my wife is just about home. So one more giveaway. Is there anything anyone wants to see? Anything anyone's looking for that I might be able to pull out of my collection? There are a couple of items here. Confederate 500. I'd like to get 350 for this if possible. I know it's got the fire stuff on there, but some people are like, "Oh, did that come from the Atlanta fires?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, so I can't claim it." Um, Here's another one. The Houston. Make me an offer, Tim. I mean, I would like to get. Trying to think of what I paid for it. You know what? We'll do this. One time only. $100. I think I paid more than that, but I mean, it does have stuff up there. There are some stains on it, and I know it's worth more than that. Tim, good pickup. It was auction 14. No problem. Oh, what haven't I shown? Oh, anyone into the victory notes? Philippine victory, 5 peso, 90 bucks. Want the whole set? Because here's the 10 peso, 110. Need the 20? Here's the 20 peso victory note, 100 bucks. How about the 50? Now we're getting into the harder to find ones. 50 pesos really hard to find. I got that marked at 350 or 325. But look at that. I mean, that is a gorgeous back on that one. YB block Hawaii. This one's up there because YB block is rare. I mean, I have it at 275. I can definitely go lower than that, but this one is a rare block. And then, of course, I got a couple of fives. The 20? Sure. I'll do a slow buy. And again, I have it marked at 100, but make me an offer. Do this one time. 90? I mean, it's definitely been around. Um, Mike, congratulations. Got a couple of fives. These are hard to find. That's why they were up there. I have this one marked at 250. I got room to play on that one and this one. This one's got a little bit of staining on it. Got this one at 220, but I can definitely come down on this one. I think I have room. It does have the staining. Um, let's see. No problem. Should we buck and go a few star notes? There's a 1957B star note. Guess it helps if I hit start. Dollar and go. This one's in pretty good shape. Does have a little corner issue there, a little corner issue up there, but still not bad. Little stain there. It's definitely worth more than a buck. Robert's in. These things go for, even in this condition, 10, $15. Tim's back in. Hold on, kid. My cat wants to play now. Tim's in for 3. Good job. Good pickup. All right, y'all. Is there anything else anyone wants to see? I think I've gone through everything I've pulled out. If there are no more requests. I think my wife is just about home. So last call. Anything anyone wants to see? Trying to look around. Oh, I do have oop, whoa, as I knock my stuff around. I thought this was cool. I'll show this real quick. So this is a Crocker National Bank set. I've kind of inadvertently assembled. This is the $10. You get the 10, you get the 20. You get the old national, and I know the numbers are different. The charter numbers are different. You get a clearinghouse certificate, and you get a postcard. I would like to get the whole package for. I have it listed at 1,000. I mean, this note right here is worth almost 400 on its own. So I thought it was pretty cool. And again, you get the 20, the 10. Yeah, I thought so. And again, if anyone's interested, make me an offer on it. All right. Pardon my arm. Any Mexico? I do not have any Mexicos out, but if you come to my Friday show, I'll try to make sure I have some out. I do have. Let me see if I can find it. I have this 1949 way south of Florida. But no Mexicos. No problem. Uh, let's see here. Ooh, as I knock more stuff over. I mean, is anyone interested in looking at some Confederate notes? I got tons of Confederates. Marine Bank of Georgia. Got this one marked at 80. It's printed on another note on the back. I think those are always cool. Texas Treasury warrant does have that missing little piece. Got that one for 115, signed on the back, which I thought was cool. Louisiana, baby bond. 55. Cape Fear 4. These are hard to find, super hard to find. It is missing a corner, but still, a $4 Cape Fear is tough. Got that marked at 85. Florida. It's got that tape on the back. Beautiful South Carolina. This one I paid up for. Chiraw, 210. Confederate 50, 125. I do have, I mean, I think these are pretty cool. These are old bank checks from 1901, State of North Carolina Auditor's Department. If I remember right, this was for William McKinley's funeral. This was a check for an expense, and that's how they used to cancel them. So I have this marked at 55. I thought this was neat, little piece of history. 1867 check for $40 has the stamp. First National Bank of Milwaukee, State Treasurer's Office out of Madison, Wisconsin, 1867. Pretty cool. Oregon Stage Company driver Joseph Carlton received 75 bucks in pay for the month of 1866. This was his check. This is $60. Beaumont, Texas, First National Bank, 1898. Signed and paid in Beaumont. Territory of Montana. So a check before Montana was even a state territorial warrant, 1882. I mean, again, I'm a big history buff, so these are just cool to me to see the history. First National Bank of Helena, Montana. What was that 1892, I think? First National Bank of Denver. Samuel Smith and Co. out of New Orleans. Comes with the stamp too. 1869, $50. This Adams and Co. check. It's seen better days. I may buck and go this next Friday. And then this is cool. 1914 Congress, the Sergeant at Arms, House of Representatives, US. It's like a reimbursement check. I got that marked at 50. Bank of Charlestown, West Virginia. All right, Hospital Trust Co. 1873. I like how they did that raised paid. And then the National Bank of New England, 1877. All right, last call, last call. Anyone else looking for something? Well, again, thank you all for coming in. Let us find someone to raid. I'll get all the packages out. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to do some packaging up tonight, and we'll get those out first thing in the morning. Thank you all for stopping in. Like I said, I appreciate you guys bearing with me today. I'm a little like still recovering from my Legoland vacation, which was a ton of fun. Um, Catch me on Friday. Bookmark the show. Fridays are going to be my night, 7 o'clock Friday from here on out. I'm going to break out a bunch of more stuff, and we're going to do some buck and goes. I might have some silver coins. We'll just see where things go. So thanks again, everyone, and let's raid top U.S. currency. He's always good. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your Sunday.